Good evening, everyone. Could you please be seated? My name is Melissa Williams, and I currently serve as the president of the Washington County Board of Education. And this evening, it's my pleasure to be with you for the swearing in of 3 recently elected Board of Education members, Mrs. Jacqueline Fisher, Mrs. Linda Murray, and Mr. Michael Gesford. At this time, I'd like to recognize some dignitaries that we have with us. Commissioner Terry Baker is here this evening. Commissioner Jeff Klein. Commissioner Randall Wagner. Commissioner Wayne Kiefer. Commissioner Court Meinelsmith. Did I say that correctly? Good job. Have I missed anyone? I'd also like to recognize my fellow Board of Education members, Vice President Stan Stauffer, Wayne Ridenauer, and currently serving Jacqueline Fisher, Linda Murray, and Michael Gesford, who will be sworn in again this evening. I'd also like to recognize our superintendent, Dr. Boyd Michael, who's with us this evening. And I see Dr. Michael's 2 right hands back there, Dr. April Bishop and Dr. Peggy Pugh. I'd like you to welcome them. Director of Secondary Education, Dr. Akers, Dr. Rick Akers. Our Chief Operating Officer is here this evening, Jeff Prue. Chief Legal Counsel, Mr. Anthony Trotta. Is that Mr. Bob Alton back there? Director of Elementary Education, Dr. Jana Palmer. Will Kaufman holding up the wall. Dr. Michael, have I missed any staff members? I don't think so. Who are you pointing to? Oh, good evening. Welcome, Mr. Rob Slocum. Oh, and also we have our student representative to the Board of Education, Christopher Mackley. So at this time, I'm going to turn things over to Clerk of the Court, Mr. Kevin Tucker, and he's going to take it from there. Mr. Tucker.
Thank you. I normally don't say anything during swearing, so thank you for having me this evening. I guess I have to be here, or you don't get sworn in. I've chosen to do this alphabetically, so Ms. Fisher, if you please come up first. And I was asked about a Bible. The clerk's office does not possess a Bible, so I don't have one here this evening. You're just going to raise your right hand. You're going to repeat after me.
Yes.
I, Jacqueline B. Fisher, do swear
I, Jacqueline B. Fisher, do swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland,
that I will be truthful and bear allegiance to the state of Maryland,
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and support the Constitution and the laws thereof,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently and faithfully,
diligently and faithfully,
without partiality or prejudice,
without partiality or prejudice,
execute the office of member of the Board of Education
execute the office of member of the Board of Education,
according to the Constitution and laws of this state.
according to the Constitution and laws of this state.
Congratulations. I just need you to sign something for me real quick. Sign right there for me, please. Thank you. commission. Quite welcome. Congratulations.
I said, Mr. Tucker, I'm getting a collection. I just want to thank everyone who supported me, had faith in me, and evidently I must be not doing anything too terribly wrong to get back in for a fourth term. But education's where my heart's always been, and even though I'm a bit older now, I decided I'm not ready to quit. So thank you all again.
Next, I'd like Mr. Gesford to come up, please. Ready? I picked up the right thing. I, Mike Gesford, do swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland, and support the Constitution and laws thereof, support,
the Constitution and the laws thereof,
and that I will, to the best of my skill and judgment,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently and faithfully,
diligently and faithfully,
without partiality or prejudice,
without partiality or prejudice,
execute the office of member of the Board of Education
execute the office of the Board of Education
according to the Constitution and laws of this state.
according to the Constitution and laws of the state.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Quite welcome. I need you to sign this. Oh, what did I do with my pen? What did I do with it? Well, we'll get that. We'll get it afterwards. Oh, thank you, Mr. Becker. There you go. You're quite welcome.
Appreciate it.
Sure. Oh, oops, I'm sorry. Yes. I'm going to look there. Oh, laying right here on the seat.
Thank you all for coming tonight. Yesterday I was sitting in my office, and one of my colleagues came to the door and knocked and said, "Can I come in?" And I said, "Well, sure, come on in." And he said, "How you feeling?" I said, "I'm feeling pretty good." He goes, "Just feeling good?" He said, "Shouldn't be feeling great?" I said, "Yeah, I'm feeling great." He says, "Well, man," he said, "you got everything going on." I said, "Well, thanks for the support, and I appreciate the comment." And we laughed about a few things, and he left, and so I was kind of sitting in my chair, and I was thinking, I do have a lot of good things. I got my friends who support me. I got a great job. My Ravens won this past Sunday, and the Steelers lost. My family, I got a mom and dad. I got a dog, and I got a beautiful home and a beautiful wife that supports me and every crazy idea that I come up with. So life is good. So when I started this journey about 6 years ago and started thinking, maybe that I would want to run for an office, and why? And I said, I've always wanted to give back to the community. And I thought, well, this is a way that I can do that. So as election time came and I needed to sign up, and I did that, everyone kept asking me why was I doing it. And I said, I got some grandkids, and I really just want to give back to the community. And so I convinced a lot of people to vote for me. And, I thought that was great. And again, this time, the question was I going to run again? And I thought, I still feel like I want to give back to the community that has been a part of my life for 53 years. So once that happened and I was able to win a second term and get thousands of people to vote for me and support me, I think really I am. I'm feeling pretty great right now. So life is good, and we don't know what tomorrow brings, but today, it's good. So thank you all so much for being a part of my good world tonight. Thank you.
Oh, no, I found mine. Paper. Yes. I, Linda Murray, do swear
I, Linda Murray, do swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland,
that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland,
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently and faithfully,
diligently and faithfully,
without partiality or prejudice,
without partiality or prejudice,
execute the office of member of the Board of Education
execute the office of member of the Board of Education
according to the Constitution and laws of this state.
according to the Constitution and laws of this state.
Congratulations. I just need you to sign right there for me. I got a few inside. And it's yours. Okay.
First of all, I want to say what an honor it is to be on this Board of Education with these great people. It's just wonderful to be able to serve with them. I want to thank everybody that supported me, my family. I don't think I could have done it without you. My friends, people that helped me put signs up. Being on the campaign trail is difficult, and you need people to help you. And I had such a great support system, and I really want to thank them. It's an honor to work with Dr. Michael and his staff. I'm just so humbled to be able to do this job, and I hope that I can continue to work and do the best for the Washington County Public Schools that I can. Thank you.